Hello, welcome to tonight's stream. I'm a little earlier than I normally am. I'm about an hour earlier. There's a couple of reasons for that. One is my nephew asked me to come on a bit earlier, but I can see he's actually not online yet, so hopefully we'll see him tonight. And also there is a friend of mine streaming a bit later on. He's doing a podcast, and he actually has an interview with Stephen Sharif from Intrepid Studios that I really want to watch. I think this is going to be the last time that we see Stephen in an interview for a while, because they've just finished Alpha 1 testing, and I can see it being quite busy for them in the run-up to trying to get things sorted for Alpha 2. I do appreciate that, Molly, but it's not online yet. You can do what you want. So tonight's stream, I know everybody's been used to me doing Final Fantasy 14 so far, but tonight's stream is going to be the new player experience in Guild Wars 2. I have played Guild Wars 2 before, but it was a very long time ago, so I remember pretty much none of it. I've actually spent my day today playing Guild Wars 1, which surprised me as being one of the best RPGs I've ever played. And honestly, I'm still only in the start bit. I haven't finished the sort of tutorial zone, and it's just fantastic. It has its issues, like you can't jump, for example, which is just such a basic function in a game these days that not having a jump's a bit weird. The controls for moving are a bit odd. You can mouse click like it's RuneScape, or you can move with your W, S and D as normal. But so far it really captures all the old school RPG elements that I feel a lot of MMOs these days are lacking. So anyway, I'm going to pause the music in the background now because it's time to get into the game. So hope you enjoy this. Let's play Guild Wars 2. So I logged in and I've not touched anything, so it automatically loads you up with the character on screen. So this is my character here. I'm playing a necromancer. I'm a necromancer with an axe, which is stylistic choice, I suppose, but it's not what I'm going for. The Masquerade Bloodlines 2, me too. But honestly, I would pretty much say that project's dead right now, and that disappoints me. Axe Romancer. Yeah, that'll work. That's what we're going to go with. So you can see the ideas. I think I'm going to try and play it with the traditional style staff. You get to make your own story when you first make your character. So you pick, I've gone Ghostly Wrath, which is why my eyes glow, which is pretty cool. I think your personal story is going to be very important as you go through this from anything that I remember. But I've decided I was unknown parents, I'm born into nobility, I'm charming, and I support the god of death. So you get to pick through like your different gods. So you get to pick whether it's charm, power, or something else that is your go-to. You as a human, I got to pick whether I was born on the streets, whether I was middle class and I lived in an inn, or whether I was brought up by nobility, and I thought, why not, trappings of all life. But then went off the deep end because I'm a necromancer, because Axe Romancer, sorry, we'll go back to that. And I decided that I was going to be adopted into the nobility, and now I'm on the search for my parents. So that's kind of the basic intro to that. You can pick your different builds here. I'm planning on going for a whole lot of minions, because that's what I'm doing in Guild Wars 1 as well, and that is hella fun. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, I've unlocked a bag of celebration. I don't know what it does. We'll deal with that later. So for now, you can see all the other new players are on here with me. I'm just going to start my basic attacks. I'm going to speak to you.
Everybody get to the inn. We can protect
Everything in this is fully voice acted, so I would say it doesn't have controller support. I know Elder Scrolls does, which is another game I'll go through the new player experience in, which I do have more experience going through the new player experience. But I also think I'm going to spend some time on this going through it, and I want to do a bit of a comparison with it to Guild Wars 1, which I know they're totally different games. I know they are, but I want to highlight the differences. Because you start in Ascalon in Guild Wars 1, and that's pretty good. Your experience bar on the bottom, I feel like it just isn't... I've got 106 experience so far, and I've killed like 3 enemies. So I get the feeling that quests are going to be more important to the overall situation. But I'm a necromancer, so I can't attack from distance, so let's just do that. So we're fighting the horse people, because... obviously. It's different in Guild Wars 1 as well, you can only be a human. So the fact that you get different races to choose from in Guild Wars 2 is quite interesting. It's a bit of a different take, which is a positive, I'll say that. It's definitely a positive, it gives you more options. My character in Guild Wars 2 looks like this, you know what I mean? Dude looks pretty damn decent. Look at him. He looks ready to fight. The character I play in Guild Wars 1 looks like a lizard man, because the character creator is very, very basic and dated, but that's to be expected because Guild Wars 1 is dated. So it's a little bit in the old school RuneScape style. I'd really love it if they chucked a modern coat of paint on Guild Wars 1, that'd be great. But I can't see them doing any upgrades to a game that's that old that isn't going to really bring them in a whole lot of extra money from doing it, because sadly companies are like that these days. Mentioning no company by name, not even that one that's like a snowstorm, not even that one.
What is this thing? It's huge.
That's what she said.
Sergeant, there are more centaurs on the other side of town.
This is quite nice as well, they do all this voice acted, which is good.
If he's calling for help, it must be serious. But I can't spare anyone.
I'll go. Captain Thackeray's never failed Divinity's Reach.
Well, damn, I don't sound like me, do I?
Balthazar, bless you. That...
You have something to report?
Right, let's go. So we're going to the garrison. Well, I'm going to kill this guy first because I'm right here. Now, obviously in a game like this, there is going to be a cash shop. So let's have a quick look at what's going on in here. Oh, no, because it won't load. So, I'm guessing because I'm in the starter zone, it doesn't load. But I have seen some of the cosmetics you can buy in this game, and to be honest, they're not necessarily aesthetically cohesive with the rest of the game. Like, you look at this, we're in a very sort of fantasy setting, and the starter zone, the gear works, but I have seen some of the cosmetics you can buy, and they're sort of just there so you can buy them, and they don't really suit being in the game as far as I'm concerned, which is quite sad. Anyway, there's a new event nearby, so we're gonna go do that. Oh, I got a bronze for doing that event that I never turned up for. That's nice. Now, you've seen me come here from Final Fantasy XIV, and the fate system there reminds me very much of the sort of event system in here, but I think the event system in Guild Wars 2 is better than the fate system of Final Fantasy XIV, but I think it's like a good starter for it. It's like the first person that discovered maths is the thing, and then you get 2 + 2, and then you get 2 times 2, so it does need some iterating on it. I'd love to see, like, particularly Ashes of Creation upcoming as well. The node system on that seems like this event system in Guild Wars 2, but really expanded upon, and that really does sound quite exciting to me. It's something I think is going to be good, because I like the fact as well, if you fail an event or you succeed an event, the landscape around you until the event resets changes in this game. That's something I do like. It is it's a bit different. It adds a bit more flavour to the world. It makes the world feel more like a world. Right, we're going to fight the Sage. I got gold this time, because I was here for it, see? That's the difference. If you have any questions about anything that you're seeing as well, let us know, and if I can answer it, I will answer it. I may not necessarily know the answer, because I am relatively new to this, but Anyway, let's go. We're gonna fight a big hand. Sorry if the sound cuts out as well, because if I check anything in the chat and I click off screen, the sound goes, and I haven't changed it yet, and I need to do that. Oh, we're gonna fight a Great Earth Elemental, which looks like that. Okay, so I wonder if I can kill that guy before he runs away. Or is he going to be like story important later on, maybe? Oh, it auto attacks. So if I press 1 to just attack, I can just run away. That's pretty cool. I just move around and it attacks. I don't have to worry about it. Guild Wars 2, by the way, is hybrid action tab target combat, which again I think should be the future of the genre, because I feel like action combat, particularly, I know a lot of people absolutely adore Black Desert Online, but I find that just becomes AoE spam like so quickly. Like, how quickly can you AoE, or how quickly can you stun lock somebody and then blast them into the floor, and that's really dull. And the Korean style action combat doesn't suit me at all. Tab target, I feel, is a bit old. It's easier to do, and it definitely helps when people do it correctly. It's easy to get right, which means you can focus on the rest of the game. But I do think a hybrid, if you can get that to work, should be the way it goes, because you get the strategy of a tab target, and you get the sort of reactionary skill of an action game, and I think that marrying the two together is the way to go.
You had lots of visitors. Villagers you rescued, some seraph, even a noble from the city. He came by several times.
That'd be Lord Farron. He's a good friend.
Got friend.
I'll check in with him once I'm fully recovered. What should
More
I do
than
now?
real life.
Fresh air and exercise are the best medicine. The goddess Duena helped you. Perhaps you could help others?
Thanks.
Hi, Dan.
I will.
Welcome to the
And
stream.
thanks for taking such good care of
Have
me.
you ever played Guild Wars 2
Bless you.
before? Or if not,
You'll
welcome
find
to the
plenty to do out
the
in the
whole
valley.
experience.
May Duena
Hopefully you
protect
enjoy
you.
it, because we're doing the new player experience. And have I leveled up off that? Do I level up? I'm not sure. But I've got a new axe, which I still don't know why a necromancer, sorry, axe romancer, as Molly correctly called it, starts with an axe. But whatever, I do. We are going to get to the point where I get a staff, because I feel like necromancer needs a staff. So need to speak to this guy, and he's going to show you around. Let's see what we've got to work with. I like that everything's voice acted, by the way, though I do wish that my character wasn't, because it kind of removes a bit of an RP element to me.
Jump in and help them.
When my character speaks, it's not speaking with my voice, and that adds a little bit of disconnect between them and me, even though you can sometimes get really annoyed at the whole silent protagonist thing, where they're just sort of smile and wave, boys, smile and wave, world's ending.
This is a waypoint.
And
Waypoints appear on your compass, which is
I don't know, I just think it allows you to sort of invest a bit more in your character. Or that's just personal preference, at least. I might be wrong.
To teleport to a waypoint, open your world map and click on the waypoint to which you want to travel.
Okay, so I've learned about waypoints. I'm going to go do this. Do I get to fight these guys?
We must all do our part.
No. No, I don't. Okay. So I'm definitely going to go on them, because the vistas are the most fun part of Guild Wars 2 for me, because it's just a big jumping puzzle. And jumping puzzles are cool, even though I failed miserably at Leap of Faith on my last stream. I like as well the choice of faces you get, because you can get like young or a bit more thing. But he looks like 12. At least my character looks like he's got some age to him. And I gave him some like black red hair, because I was just thinking I'm going necromancer, so I needed to let my edge out. Really, I am the edgiest of edgelords. That is my future. So we're gonna come here and do these, because you don't seem to get quests in the traditional sense when you first start. I think you get a lot of these dotted around, and it's just fill the bar quests, but disguised as like something else. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think they do it quite well. See, I helped. said so. Entertaining cattle. Do they want me to do a dance? I'm gonna try it. Where's the cow? You. Cow. Come here. Entertain. What do I do? I actually do dance for the cow. That is incredible. I'm doing a cow dance. I was not expecting this. I was taking the piss, but no, I'm dancing for a cow. I mean, that is going to be... If I take nothing else away from Guild Wars 2 and my playthrough of this, it's that I got stronger by dancing for cows. We've all heard of dances with wolves. Well, it's time we all moved on. I genuinely was not expecting to be dancing for cows today, so there you go. I'm not gonna let that go. In fact, even when I get to the if I ever get to endgame in this, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna dance for them cows, but I'm gonna be in a better outfit, so it's fine. That's how you know you've got real progression. Now, Guild Wars 2 also has a new expansion coming out soon. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 has a new expansion coming out soon. I do own the other two, but I don't own this one. I have not bought this one yet. I'm not sure if I will or not, because I don't know. I mean, I know I play Final Fantasy 14 a lot, and I will be playing Endwalker when that comes out. 100% I will be playing Endwalker. I was there at the beginning of this story arc in Final Fantasy 14, and for the love of all that is holy, I will be there at the end. I mean, why are these guys here to stop me dancing with cows? What did the cows ever do to them? Hey, we leveled up. What do we get? We've got a bag. I will say, so far, this has been a more interesting start than Final Fantasy 14. In all honesty, and I love Final Fantasy 14, but this has been a much more interesting start. Right, I'm going to double click that because I don't know what it is. Alright, it's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Well, Lisa, Linda, with your two first names, you're doing pretty well. No, you're not burning my crops. Not today, Satan. Not today. Ah, son of a bitch, burnt my crops. Yeah, my chat box is supposed to be hidden by me. Yeah, it's in case I get any tells or anything and people want to talk to me and don't want to be on the stream. It's a pretty standard fare for people that do MMOs, to be honest. Because there's nothing in there that's of any interest, to be honest. At the moment, it's just that, but... Where are the cows gone? I was dancing for them. I think because you're used to doing first-person games and you maybe have your camera set up differently, but I guarantee if you go watch any MMO streamer, they're all in this corner. Apart from one called Bellular, because he does a lot of reaction video, like people do a lot of reactions to his, so he puts his in the other corner, over here. So that the people who are reacting are where they normally are, because it's just a privacy thing for people if you're in a guild or something like that, just so that people can't, if you're having like private conversations as well, because you do get whispers in this game, and they will flag up in that chat box, so it's kind of just to give people that sort of opportunity, really. Anyway, I'm going to go do this Vista up here, because quite frankly they're the most fun part of the entire game for me. I am quite a map completionist as well. I like to go for the full... Like, I'll bring up the map again. So you can see here, like, I've done 8% of the whole map. So you've got, like, 1 out of 17, 3 out of 16. I like to get them all if I can. Or that's going to be what I do. I like to do that in every game that I play. It's quite a sad thing like that. But it is supposed to be a really good way to level as well in this game. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to run up there. Can I get up there? Hold that thought, we'll come back. I've heard that Guild Wars 2 has a really good mount system as well. Like the mounts offer you different things. Some can climb, some can glide, some can fly. I don't know if they've got flying, but they all had different functions and things like that. So that's pretty interesting as well. That's going to be something to look out for. But I love doing the whole Vista thing because it does that. It gives you a really nice view of where you are, and it just adds a bit of flavour. So if I'm here, where do I want to go now? So you've got your hero points over there. And then, like, you look at your different hearts and where you need to be. So I need to be level 5 for that. I need to be level 2 and level 3 for those. So I'm going to head over there. Apparently I have had people shouting at me to join a guild already as well. Which, I know this is the name of the game, Guild Wars, but I think it's more to do with World v World is the PvP that people tend to go for in this game. Sorry, I'm just double checking something. If you do have any questions about what I'm doing or anything, just let us know. Or if you don't talk about anything at all, just let us know. I'll talk about anything. The colour scheme that I've gone for on here is grey and purple as well on my gear. And that's only because I couldn't find black. Black and purple would have been the way to go. And it really makes the edginess of my character just have a little bit more edge. But we're going to go do this, because it looks like there's a quest to do here. Oh, that was cool. I won't lie, I'm still waiting for the moment in time where I can do the whole raising the dead, because I'm a necromancer, that's what we do. And I'd love to get to the point where I can raise my enemies.
Nothing can stop.
Oh, I've leveled up. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so we've leveled up. I'm level 4? Ah, that's gone faster than I thought. Yeah, one thing that does change, by the way, that I noticed before, is when I go to build, is it? Weapon skills. Your different weapons give you different abilities. So if you have something in your offhand, for example, and like, I wanted to go staff, but staff looks like it's just going to be a whole lot of like hexes and dots, maybe. So that's not really that interesting. And spear's just for underwater combat, and that disappoints me because spear is my favourite weapon in games, and that's what I wanted to do. But can't. But I'm going to try and keep myself as well above... yeah, jump out of the ground, you're still dead. I'm going to try and keep myself above whatever the recommended level for these is before I go do them. So, like, that's level 5. I hopefully will be, like, level 6 by the time I go do it. Was the one up there as well? I missed. Level 4. Sweet. So I've still got, like, 3 more to go through to get all the experience to be above the sort of leveling. Because I like to be ahead of the curve in that regard. It's just a little something for me. It's not something that you need to do, but it's something that I like doing. So, so we're going fishing. Ah, it was a trap. That's something I'm thinking of doing for the stream as well. I'm thinking possibly on Halloween of doing is it Dead by Daylight? Is that the game that you wanted us to play? Do that on Halloween. Get a few people on the Discord. And just really go full horror movie on it. I think that'll be quite funny. Something I think I'd enjoy. I'm literally just, if I loot some, I'm keeping what I kill. Ooh, what does that button do? Unholy Feast. No idea. I'm gonna hit it on the next thing. Right, we need to find an enemy. You will do. Unholy Feast. Alright, so yeah, I use like spirit magic to nom them. Like Cookie Monster. I'm good with that. Did somebody just kill Steel? Oh, they did. Hell to you, I can nom on it. See? Oh, okay, I pulled everything. It's fine. It's fine. Meant to. It's first time. Meant to do it. Hi, hello Sir Bravo. Honestly, I am enjoying it. I was playing, as I was saying to a few others before, I was playing Guild Wars 1 earlier. So far, it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying being a necromancer, but the only thing that I don't really like so far is looking at this. The different sort of weapons giving you the different abilities. I was rather hoping that the abilities would just be like class sort of based, and I could just use my weapon as my weapon, and maybe get some extra weapon skills, but I can maybe work around it. I wanted to be a necromancer using the staff, but the staff looks like it's going to be a lot of slows and a lot of like utility more than anything else. Right, what are we doing here? Plugging leaks. And stomping on some elementals. See, that does sound pretty good, and you could probably turn it into an almost WoW style Death Knight that way, and that sounds pretty fun. There's a Vista here, isn't there? There is, right, we're going to get that. We are going to get that. That is on the list. How long have you been playing Guild Wars 2, by the way? I will let you know, I have played it before in the past, and I have got a character to level 80. But it was so long ago, I remember none of it. Little over a year and a half. What brought you to Guild Wars 2? Like, did you come here from somewhere else? Or is this like the first MMO that drew you in? Because I know for myself, I've played quite a lot. I tend to bounce around MMOs quite a lot. I've already, on the stream so far, I've already played, not the stream today, but the stream channel. I've already played RuneScape. I did play Final Fantasy 14 on the channel. I am a big Final Fantasy 14 fan. I've played that for a number of years, but I'm quite happy to play any MMO because I like the whole fantasy settings. I like all that sort of stuff, but I'm also thinking that I'll play whatever people want to watch. But Guild Wars 2 was a one that I was interested in after seeing people play Guild Wars 1, and I know a lot of people also enjoy Guild Wars 2 for Guild Wars 2, but I will say I was playing Guild Wars 1 earlier today, and it is one of the best games I've ever played. Yeah, I get that. And I know for a lot of first-person shooter style people, a really good sort of gateway MMO, if you're wanting a first MMO, is New World that's coming out. I feel like that's going to draw a lot of people in and really help with all of this, and I shouldn't have pressed that. Oh well, we're getting the same cutscene twice. Check me out. But Guild Wars 1, I still haven't done the part where the main city like dies, because they say that as soon as you load up the game, it's the last day of the city, so you know that the city ain't gonna make it. But I still haven't done that bit yet, and I'm really enjoying it. It's why I'm playing Necromancer in this playthrough, because I'm playing Necromancer on there, and I'm playing as like a minion build, and I'm really enjoying that. But my first MMO was Final Fantasy 4. Well, was RuneScape. Years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago when I was actually a kid and I didn't have any grey hairs. And that was, I didn't actually have a PC at home, so we played it at a cyber cafe near where I grew up, and we'd have to spend like £2 a session to play there for the morning, me and my friends. But personally after that, I played Final Fantasy 14 because I had a PS4. Oh! He brought his friend. Yeah, so I played Final Fantasy 14, and... Oh, there's somebody called Edda who needs help. We'll go help her in a bit. Oh, I'm in like a new player sort of thing, and I've got somebody who's a mentor saying they could use some help, and that they're dead. Well, I am a necromancer, which is just really late healing, so I could maybe help. Hey, we're leveled up again. We're level 6. New profession skill unlocked. What did I get? Oh, Death Shroud. Death Shroud, that sounds fun. I know it's probably going to be overkill to use it on this level 3 River Drake, but I also don't care, it's going to be fun, so let's go. Oh cool, I've actually just become Death. That is pretty awesome, look at me, I'm a Wraith. I'll come back out of that. Might as well save my points. No, the necromancer being a late healer joke was just it is just a joke on the class. It is heals when you raise the dead, but it's just a bit late. So we're gonna go to here, Orchard Point, I think, and we'll go do some rolling because that's what that is, I think. And then we'll go and help Edda. Ah, that's who Edda is. Okay. Okay, who are you? You're on an adventure with your bull that does not exist. I'm not dancing for your cow, because it's not there. I'll go back to the other farm when I want to dance for cows.
How do you do?
She's a level 2 farmer. I wonder if the farmers in this game, like, if you ever think about an NPC in a video game, would they gain, like, experience from farming? And that's how they become, like, a level 15 farmer. Food for thought. I think I pulled something I wasn't supposed to. Nope, we're all good. We're all good. In your face. I got some boots. Right, I'm gonna have a look at my attire now because I think I can. Haha! See, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. I roll like the best of them. So let's see what I've got to work with in here. Right, we get more power for that, so we're going to go with that. And where's my boots? I definitely got boots there, didn't I? I definitely picked them up. Did I pick them up? We'll try again. Now we picked them up. We definitely did. See, they're there. There you go. Ah, but it's broke my colour scheme. Alright, here goes. Okay, it's on us again, so... Not enough energy. Okay, at least I know I can take a hit. It's like watching Anthony Joshua last night all over again. Yeah, I'm playing on EU. I'm very British, in case the accent doesn't give it away. Killed you. I'm gonna stomp on this. Nobody's got time for spiders. Ah! I genuinely thought that was like one of them face hugger things from Alien there. I thought it was about to get fun. By the way, in the future I'll be playing different MMOs as well if you want to see what any of the others are like. I'm planning on doing Palace of the Dead in Final Fantasy 14 this week coming up, and I'm going to continue playing Guild Wars 2, and I'm also going to do some Elder Scrolls Online at some point as well. I kind of just want to go through all the different MMOs so you can see a different feel and vibe for everything. And give you my own sort of personal takes on what's good, what's bad, and how things could improve or what's different. Oh, I really appreciate the follow. Thank you. It really means everything. It is a relatively new channel. I am a small streamer, and every follow it means the world. So thank you very much. What have we got in here? pants. Right, now we're going to be on one colour scheme again. There we go. Do I need dyes to be able to change that? Let's have a look. Equipment. Dyes. Oh, I can just... No, I do. I need to buy charges. I'm not buying charges. We're just going to stick with what it gives us. We'll make it work. I keep getting vials of weak blood as well. I'm not entirely sure what I was supposed to be doing for Edda either. I've not been really paying attention. I'm just sort of doing it. But it seems to be working, because so far I'm just killing stuff. Take those. Right. What was I supposed to be doing? I've got to kill the bats in the orchard at night. It's a good thing it's night now. Stomp on these. Oh, in Guild Wars 1, by the way, in Guild Wars 1, you can get companions to come with you. Is that a system that they carried over here, or is it not a thing in Guild Wars 2? Because I quite like the idea of having my own sort of, like, minion following me around. On top of all the minions I'm eventually going to summon. What is going on there? World restructuring beta as well. That must be content that is way beyond where I am. So we're going down here to fight some bandits. Right. The ranger class can get pets. Can the necromancer, like, I know I can summon minions eventually, but can I just be walking around with, like, a load of, you know, other people's brothers and stuff? See? They're already asking for help and the fight hasn't even started. I'm clearly OP. Clearly.
You can never have too much treasure.
That is true. You can never have too much treasure. Right, we're going to put that on. Alright, it's just pretty basic. That's fine. What am I going to do? Right, so I'm going rustling in the bushes. All you will get is a mini that follows you. Ah, well. Let's have a look. Where are they? Miniatures. Do I have any? Got Griffin. Stonehead. No. Dragon. That's what we wanted. That right there. That is just... wow. I've got a mini centaur. I'll pass on them for now. We'll maybe find some a bit later that's quite fun. Suspicious bush. Okay. Okay, keep it simple. Just gonna kick it. Ah, found it. We're good. Let's kick this one. Ah, it was a surprise.
You're kidding, right? You got me.
Time to take... am I about to get a little quest? I hope so. I like them. I think the world events are probably the best way to level up in this game. Whether they are mathematically or not isn't the point. It's just, I feel like they're really fun. And let's be honest, that's kind of what we all play for, isn't it? We play to enjoy ourselves. Or at least I do. I play games like this because I am not a fabulous necromancer with red hair in real life. Look at me. But in this game I am. Who's kidding you? Sounds like you want to go. Let's go. And stay down. by the way, you can't see it on here, but there's a mentor that was asking for some help before, and their username is Taylor Swift Stab. I think that's brilliant. I think that is fantastic. Dungeons and world bosses, yeah, that probably it's kind of par for the course with that in a lot of MMOs, and I don't mind that as much, to be honest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The whole point of MMOs is that you run around as like an adventurer until you eventually become, you know, Godslayer or whatever crack they want to give you later on in the MMO. You can become the Fated One, the Maw Walker, as Blizzard like to call you, horrendously robotically. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know much in the way of Arena. I've recently started following them on Twitter as well, because I do want to start keeping up to date more with a lot of different studios and MMOs and stuff like that that's going on. So I think that's something that I need to do a bit more of. Because I know for a while people were a bit unhappy with this game, from what I heard, that there wasn't a lot going on, but now they've got a new expansion coming out, and that's always a good thing. It's good to see MMOs in 2021 doing really well. Or at least it is for me. I'm going to say something that you might not like as a Guild Wars 2 player, but I do find some of the fashion styles of Guild Wars to be a bit that they've added them in without taking into account the sort of integrity of the game itself. Like, this right here is just a bit too... It kind of messes with your suspension of disbelief. I much prefer, myself, if you're playing a game like, say, a Phantasy Star Online where everybody's your next anime waifu, then fair enough. But if you're playing a fantasy game like this, where your NPCs tend to be a bit more low fantasy and a bit more grounded in that regard, then seeing somebody running around in a highlighter pink dress with pink wings as well, it's really off-putting. It's like it's like when I tried to discuss why I didn't like the car in Final Fantasy XIV. And it's because it's a suspension of disbelief thing. It's like, you can look outside, and you ain't going to see a chocobo outside your window. You ain't going to see a flying spaceship outside your window, unless you're Elon Musk. Ooh, we've got a staff. Right, we're going to go with the staff. We're going to go with the staff. Let's close all of those. Staff. There we go. Oh, that looks so cool. Like, this might not even be the most, like, damage or anything that I can do, but it just looks cool as hell. Like, what do my skills even do? Mark of Blood. Okay, so I'm like a DPS healer, that's fine. I steal for health from enemies and give it to allies, that's pretty cool. That's slow and damage over time. And condition damage as well, so I'll have to keep a lookout for whatever the hell that is as well. But yeah, you're not going to see something like this outside my window. I'm not going to see a spaceship outside my window, but I've got a car parked right on the drive. And if I'm playing a fantasy game and suddenly somebody's driving past me in a Ford Focus, I'm going to be like, what the hell's going on here? And I don't know, but that could just be me. Other people might not agree with us, and that's fine, and I think it's a personal preference thing. But I think games like, say, Terror, where you could get that really weird looking police car thing, it just it really breaks your immersion, and it breaks your suspension of disbelief, as I say. It really knocks you out of the fact, and it makes it obvious that you're playing a game, that you're not part of the world, and I don't think that's a good thing. Oh, it's not only a slow, it's a damage over time. Yes. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I do love the aesthetic of this staff, though. The fact that it goes full-on Grim Reaper Scythe when you use it. That is so cool. And it looks like I'm stealing green orbs from people. Is that like me stealing souls or something? Because if it is, that is pretty awesome. And I'm here for that.
Refreshing. There's one to remember me by.
They do a level sync in this game as well, don't they? So if you're like recharging my soul force, is that is that the F1 ability there, the transform me into death? Awesome. Right.
Nice one.
By the way, if it takes me a little bit to respond to anything you say, there's like a 20-second delay between me and you. So just be aware of that as well. I don't even know why I'm exploring this, but it turns out there's a vista there, and we're going to definitely go for that. I'm on board with those. It's right there. With Kylo Ren. Certain skills recharge it in deaths. That makes sense, because I'm using the power of death to make myself stronger. The more people that I kill, not only do I get the experience to level up, but I also use it to fuel my powers. And that really ties into the feel of the class, so that's pretty good. I like that. I'm on board with that. Right, let's view this. I'm assuming there's some sort of quest or something here as well, because it feels very quest. So I'm going to talk to that guy that looks like he's about to pee himself. Speaking to the lady with fiery weapons and like a pink Power Ranger. We'll go speak to him. See what his crack is. What does he do? Oh, he's a turncoat merchant. He sells bombs. I feel like I've missed something here, like there was an event or something, so I'll maybe come back later on. Oh damn, that was a hell of a death animation.
You got me.
Event nearby. Let's run to that. Wow, that was like overly bright. Don't feel like it needed to be. Same idea. I was going to do that as well. I was thinking it'd be nice to everyone. Close that door. Right. I need to go up here.
Give it your all.
How do I trigger that again? Because it says if I trigger it... Oh no, it just does it automatically. That's fine. That's fine. I could have came in here to do the heart you did outside. Oh, I didn't know that. But I'm on board with it. Alright, what's going on up here? Water pipes remaining 1. Wow, that's not gone well.
We can repair it.
Right. Let's keep an eye on this, because I'm going to have to keep an eye on the pipes. I'm going to stand up here. Ah, there they are. You.
Time to bust some heads. Got me.
I'm going to defend this guy. This guy's my new best friend. We're going to keep him alive. I'm going to say the rest of it is somebody else's problem, but this worker right here. This is... No, back away. It's not yours. Don't make me go all full Grim Reaper on you. We'll make it happen. Just going to chuck all of my traps and dots and whatever down. Everybody can live with it. I feel like I was doing a lot more just pure damage when I was using the axe, by the way. I feel very much like this is a utility build now. Like I'm very much like a support class. Which is unique, definitely, but it's also a bit weird. At least coming from a lot of other MMOs like I have. normally you would get your, as I say, you would have got your skills and your weapon skills sort of separately. And I feel like that would have been better than this. But overall, the combat's pretty good. I quite like this. We did it. The pipes are back. Your water is safe. Oh, you can run. But you ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to swap back to the axe, I think. At least until later on. I feel like this sort of, the staff is much more of a party-focused build rather than like a solo build. So I'm going to swap back to my axe, I think. It does less damage overall, but it gives me access to better skills for soloing, I think. So I'm going to go with that. Now where am I going? So we've done all of these. Now I can either go through there, or I can go up and round and I can go get that. And I think I'm going to go get that, because that is exactly where we were at the start before, and I want to see that. So we're going to go do that. It would really help if I was paying more attention to the map there as well, because I've just started running in a direction and I really hope it's the right way. Dead bandit. Nothing to loot. But yeah, it feels like a completely different game to Guild Wars 1, which I started playing today. Yeah, you're right, the staffs don't feel good, and that's quite bad, because I wanted to be like an almost dark reflection of Gandalf. You know, you shall not pass, but it's much more of a utility build, so we'll leave that for now. That can be when I find friends in the game and we're doing that sort of thing. Maybe make a bit of a go of it that way. Alright, let's find a merchant. I need to sell some stuff. Ah, there we go. I can just sell to you. I'm gonna sell my junk. Which, taken out of context, could be yeah, not great. I'm just gonna sell all of this because I haven't even looked into the. Is the crafting in this game? You play with an elementalist main. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, if you've got a friend in this game as well that will just tank, or is like, I know it doesn't necessarily have the proper Holy Trinity as such, but if it has the whole, if you have somebody who is a bit more tanky coming in and tanking fire, that works, and that lets you free up a bit more of your builds. But I don't know if this will be. So, there's a mentor up here. Do I want to go talk to them? They're there. That's not close. I'm not going to go talk to them. Like, the way it shows up on my mini-map, it made it look like they were, like, right next to us. But I don't know if any of you need anything. Is the mentor system decent in this game? Because I honestly don't know. I know other games that have tried the mentor system before, and it hasn't really worked out properly for them. Right, I'm here now. What's this level? Level 6, so I'm now actually only level appropriate, so it's caught up to me real fast, even though I've kind of done everything it asked us to do. That's a bit disappointing. We're obviously going to get this, because I was really hoping it was going to show out into the big field where I smashed that big stone thing before, because that was pretty cool. It was a good starter. But I feel like because I've gone human as well, it's really easy to draw comparisons to like the world and stuff of Guild Wars 1, because you can only be a human in Guild Wars 1. And I feel like all the graphics and everything in Guild Wars 2 are significantly better. The fact that you can play different races as well is something that I definitely approve of. Right, so it's on for an event. So that just means there's an event nearby there that I haven't done. I'm going to go get the hero point, because I imagine that's what I use to improve stuff. I'm going to do this. Commune with this place of power. Don't mind if I do. They're updating the graphics to Guild Wars 2 again. That is good, because although they're an improvement on Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 1 is an old game, so I'd quite like to see them upgrade that, and I'd also like to see them add more customization, to be honest. I'm all for customization in games, like being able to make the character the way you want to make it is a big deal, particularly as your avatar is kind of you interacting with the world. I'm going to pick up this metal bar and I'm going to blast this fool in the head. Let's do this. Horse guy is real tough because I've just broke a metal bar on his head and he's just shrugged it off. Laughed at us a bit. Yeah, be chowed on. We have new skills coming soon as well. You've been beta testing them. What are the new skills like? Are they improving staffs? Are they changing on that, or are they really like doubling down on it? And what the hell is that? Not the flying mount. That was cool. That just looks like a big bat. But I've just seen somebody on a rollerball. It's weird looking. Alright, I'm just running around with a 2x4. I am... It's WWE Extreme Rules tonight. I'm just playing my part. It's fine. Yeah, warrior class looks quite interesting. I normally favour melee builds, to be honest, but I was trying something different in Guild Wars 1 with the Necromancer, and honestly, it's pretty fun. Bang! There we go. 2x4 to the head. Count him, ref. Yeah, is that like a dragon that she's riding there? It's like a worm. Okay. Wait, I need to get you as well. Stay still. Boom! Oh wow, I like this little feature as well. You can see that the more you use it, you actually break the 2x4 into little bits when you hit people with it. That's pretty good. I approve of that. That is good. Yeah, I actually started the channel, and I'm going to mention it again now as I mention it in every stream. I started the channel to sort of get over a few mental health issues of my own that I have in terms of my appearance and my voice and stuff. So the fact that people are watching and the fact that people I'm getting followers and people are enjoying the content means a lot to me. It really does. Right. So we need to kill more centaurs, but it feels like I'm not sure if these are just like WoW refugees or whatever, but there's a lot of new players here. I mean, this is me doing the new player experience on an old MMO, and there's a lot of new players here, so I think people must be really hyped for the new expansion. You have a Necro Thief, Warrior, Guardian, Ranger, and a second Necro. You're building for World v World and PvP. What is the PvP like in this game? Like, I've done PvP in Final Fantasy XIV and it's not great. I've done PvP in WoW, which I quite enjoyed. That was quite clever, the NPC there, to dive in that way. Oh, there's an event. We're going to go do the event. We're going to follow Guard Barthol. You're just starting to branch into it. Well, if you do get into it, and I'm on stream anytime and you're here watching us, let us know how it goes. I would participate, but I'm level 6, and I wouldn't see that going well.
Great. Have to cut our way through centaurs to get at our own supplies. That looks good.
so we've got to cut through all the
Still
centaurs.
weapons
That's pretty good.
down in that armory. We can sure use them.
Oh, I get bonuses for doing stuff. That's cool. Unless somebody's given us them. I feel like the staff would have been better here. Oh, it just boosts you up to level 8. That's good and bad because I also don't know enough about the game to really give a good showing of myself. I'd be there, but without all the skills that leveling to 80 would give me, like the knowledge of the game and whatnot. So I feel like I'd turn up and I would just be an absolute waste of time. I'm gonna break this. There we go, it's dead. Killed it. Oh my god, that is so good. I can cast a move at the same time. Oh, that is brilliant.
Nothing can stop them.
The Seraph, thank you.
We did it. And that still wasn't enough to complete this. Oh man, I genuinely thought that was going to get me over the line for this, but... I have leveled up though.
Now we just need to take them back to the garrison. Stay alert.
What did I get? I got a down skill. I've unlocked vistas, which is funny because I've been doing them anyway. Black Lion Trading Company. That's why it wasn't working. Right, that's fine. Now we can have a look at that. So you've actually got to get certain... Oh, and I've unlocked weapon swapping as well. So... Let's go to hero equipment. Or is weapon swapping level 10? Right, that's an upcoming reward. That's fine. We can work on that. Right. I'm going to go get that for definite. And then I'm going to go get that hero point. Because as far as I know, hero points are pretty good. And that... Oh! That was new. This is level 7 thing that way. So, we can follow that around in a bit. Like, this guy's back is legitimately on fire. Stop, drop, and roll, friend. Stop, drop, and roll. I got you back, Lisa Linda. You are not alone. Yeah, I like the fact that this game now comes with a jump as well. The jump puzzle's great. Like, Guild Wars 1, you can't jump, and that is my biggest bugbear with the game. Oh, that's all part of that. I'm not leveled enough for that. We'll come back to it. What's in this building here, though? Ah, I thought that was a hidden chest there. I was about to be really excited. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life improvements on Guild Wars 1 in Guild Wars 2. Honestly, if you actually enjoy RPG games, Guild Wars 1 is fantastic. I can't stress that enough. It's so good. I went into it not really knowing what to expect, and I absolutely loved every second of it. It was so good. Right, I'm here. I'm going to press this guy. Do I want to start this? Will these people be pissed if I press this? I'm pressing it. Sure, let's go. Haha, I started it. Screw everybody else.
Everything's tied up and ready to go.
Good. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. You chat, you die. Let's get going.
Oh, it's the Char. They're the bad guys in Guild Wars 1. From what I've seen, anyway. Aha, I need to kill those. And down you go. Oh yeah, they're minions. They're definitely necromancer minions. That is happening. I don't know when, but that is happening. I'm going to be running around with all kinds of minions. To quote Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, I'm going to make some weird shit.
I smell centaur. Get rid of them now.
No, not the centaur. I feel like the thing that I'm lacking a bit is AoE,
Hang them by
but
the toes and flay them.
I feel like that's where the staff would come in, and that was somebody using the staff because that's a staff move. So I wonder if the person with the minions is using the staff, and if that's how you counter the staff being very yeah. Oh, there's something like this. Destroy it. Cast it into the fire. Right, we've put stuff down here, so does that mean that we're getting more attacks here? Maybe? Not sure.
Not again. What is it about my caravan that attracts these centaurs like flies?
Yeah, I'm not answering you on that one. But I feel like this is going to take me beyond where I need to be to complete that heart before we move on. Where's Claypool? That's Claypool's all the way over there. Well, damn, we're definitely going to move out the wrong way. I'm just going to quickly get this. Tamini Death Marker destroyed. I'm going to destroy this one as well. This looks like an ambush. And it is. There they are. Oh, we've just got to kill all of these centaur waves. Oh, so two things have overlapped.
I hear rumbling hooves. I know what that means. Tall tongues. This is what I'm paying you for.
I like how some people have got surnames as well. Like, I like the fact that you can have two names in this, that you can have your first and second name. It just, I don't know, it's a nice touch. I don't feel like it's something that they specifically had to add into the game, but it's quite a nice touch that they did.
What brings you here?
I kind of feel like the design goal of this quest, by the way, was to get you through doing all the heart there, and then getting you to the next zone and giving you a reason to do it. I feel like that's what this was, but it works, so I can't really argue. It does what it's set out for.
Eat my dust.
Oh, we completed an event in bronze as well. I didn't even know that. My story starts soon. Yeah, that's to do with everything that you pick at the start as well, isn't it? So I'm quite looking forward to that.
Volhair, do something about that, will ya?
As the pack ball stopped. It's a shame I can't just jump on his back. Like, okay. personal story starts at 10. I'm quite looking forward to that, because I imagine it'll progress from my own personal story into like the main scenario of Guild Wars 2. So that'll be quite fun. I've just been sent a lovely message there about a new Necromancer guild that's run by Necros for Necros. Which I think is quite funny. Well, nearly made it. Here we go.
An unfamiliar place.
Well, it's not unfamiliar anymore. We're now besties with them. But we've made it all the way here. That should be the end of this. I don't know how far they need to run into there. But I'm going to drop them off here and go back to here so I can finish that. And hopefully I'll still get the rewards for this. So away I go. Ah, sweet. Leveled up. So I've now got underwater fighting as well. So we've got that to do. I'm a little bit concerned about doing the underwater fighting because I've never seen an MMORPG do underwater or water-based fighting well. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not really holding out a lot of hope for it, but we'll see how it goes. Yep, I wasted a good attack. Good like that. I could always turn into death, that is still a thing. Which I quite enjoy. The music's really nice, by the way. And I mention this in every RPG, MMO that I play as well. The music really does either enhance or detract from... Is this the same thing? Oh no, they're going to this guard tower down here. We must have lost. So I'll go do this quest while I'm here. Well, I'll go do this first. Mini marker. Bring you back. Resurrect like a true necromancer. I'll bring this person back as well. It looks like they've got a Pokemon bag. Here come the enemies. They're coming up here to mini warriors.
Centaurs are right on my tail.
This is where I definitely feel like the staff would come in more handy, so I'm going to swap to that.
Protect the builders and watch for hooves. Nobody's getting trampled today.
Oh, I got a new one. What does that do? Oh, it fears them so they'll just run away. Oh yeah, the staff's really showing its own here. The staff is really showing its own here. So the axe is for more single target combat. That's fine. By the way, what is Karma used for anybody that actually plays Guild Wars 2? Like, what actually is it? Is it traded for fun things, or...? Oh! Wow, he just dropped a full chest. I'm gonna take that. That's mine now. Don't know what it does, but it's mine. It's currency for certain vendors. Right, I'll have to see what it gets us then. Hopefully something cool. That's right. Run away, My Little Pony. That's what you get.
Good as new. Damn thing's been destroyed so many times, I'm starting to forget what it should look like.
Oh, and that's the other side of that place we were before, the Bandit Caves. So it looks like this entire map. It's a pretty big map. Each map's instanced away from each other map, isn't it? But it's a pretty decent sized map. So there's level 8 up there that I can go back to. I can earn that hero point. Or I can continue on down here to that level 8 training with some township people. I think I'm going to go train with the township people because I'm heading that way anyway.
It's over.
I'll maybe come around and get that hero point. What are the hero points for, by the way? And can I do anything with them yet? Oh no, bandits. Yeah, well, now that that's over, we're gonna swap back to the hatchet. Is he looking for me? Okay, we're gonna go. I've started a quest again. Okay, okay, that's fine. Bandit morale's at 22%. It's gonna be 0 soon. You learn new skills with them. Cool. Hopefully that's where I learn to raise the dead. Oh, I've completely just... I might as well not be here for this. They've absolutely obliterated them. I helped. See? I was there. I helped. In fact, I did so little there that I never even got anything for it. There wasn't even a bronze or anything. I was just not there. Alright, we're going for the hero point. Bandit loot. Okay. We're about to get jumped. Let's do this. Has that guy just made like copies of himself? Is that their skill? We did it. Oh no, somebody's dead. I'm gonna help him. There's a whole lot of dragons around here at the moment as well. I'm assuming there's something to do with the new expansion. Okay, the guy ran away. Can't help him. Can turn into death though, so let's do that instead. Or not, because they just wiped me out on the face of everything. Oh, nope. Yep, definitely down. He rallies. Nice to have people come and just bail me out there. That clearly had not gone well. Alright, let's get this. And there's a vista up there that we're going to go get. Or not, because I think this is a bit higher than my level. That'll be fine. And take a couple of these. We'll do it. Yeah, you can see in this game, like even though it's in its base form here, there's the real sort of beginnings of a very good MMORPG. You can see that they've got a few tweaks, and this really could be pretty good. But it is very solid. You can see why it is as popular as it is, for definite. Because I think it's been one of the top 5 MMOs for the last, like, 10 years or something like that, or however long it's been out. Although I do know there was a lot of controversy when it came out from Guild Wars 1 players because of how different it is to Guild Wars 1. A lot of them were so unhappy about that, because it is a completely different game. And I don't just mean because I can fly. Let's see if I can dance for these cows. Nope, brown cows ain't got no time for my shit. And we've leveled up to level 9. And now I can do gathering. Sweet. I'm looking forward to weapon swapping as well, because I think that's going to be pretty good. Then I think I'll swap between sword, or axe rather, and yeah, I'll swap between axe and staff, I think. So I've got single target damage, and I've got some AoE as well. Right, how do I get up there? Round there, that's how we do it. Okay. Back we go. It's up here. Jumping puzzles. There we go. Spin this around. There's a quest I could start here, so I think I'm gonna. What do you want? The husband wants me to keep fishing even though there's a huge monster in the lake. Which one do I want to go with? Sea skill in action, or do I want to call her a spineless fisher? I'm gonna go middle of the road. Let's do this.
There's plenty of grubs in this cave up ahead.
Which cave? Okay, I'm following you. Yeah, the music in the background as well, very classical, which I'm quite a fan of for MMOs. I really like it when it matches like the environment and the section you're in. Like if you get foresty kind of elvish music if you're in a forest, or if you get like the hustle and bustle of a city, you get a bit more like upbeat adventurous style music. I like that as well, so it's quite interesting. And I do feel like video game music is very underappreciated in general. Right, so we're going in here. I'm assuming I'm going to kill these and take them with us. And I think this is going to be a multi-part quest system as well.
Slay them and bring me their remains.
Right, yeah. So I think this is going to be a multi-part quest system as well. I think this is going to lead on, because you mentioned there was a big monster in the lake, so I think it's going to lead to a big monster in the lake fight, which is going to be pretty epic. That's a question as well. If I started this quest and I was level 8, would it be a level 8 quest or would it stay level 9? Is it always, are they always like sort of fixed? Or are does the level of them and the difficulty change depending on who starts them? Yeah, and I understand a lot of people do that as well, by the way. Like turn the music off for games, which is fair enough. But sometimes the music in a game can really enhance it. Like, particularly if you're doing something heroic and the music is really, like, really inspirational and it builds and builds and builds to the big moment. It really does, like, add to the experience of it. I don't even know how many of these I need to hand in, by the way, so... I don't think you need more bugs. I think you need bugs. I've handed you none. Alright, I'm going to hand these in and see where that gets us. I've got some grub remains for you. That's 7. So, she needs 10. Right, that's fine. Quest levels are fixed. That's fine. I thought there would be. It would be more interesting if it wasn't and you could like game it that way. That would be quite fun. But like you get lesser reward if somebody lower than the norm does it, and you get more reward if somebody higher does it. That sort of thing. That would make it a lot more interesting, I think. At least personally, I think so. But again, like the whole event scenarios, the changing world that they've gone for. I don't think they've gone far enough, but again, for the time that it was, I think they've done it pretty well. But now, I think that the idea behind it, they could really expand on it and really go for it. And that would be really good. That's why I'm really looking forward to Ashes of Creation. I think its node system and the fact that that world will change, it is going to be incredible. So I'm looking forward to that. And then even if Ashes should fail, as long as it launches and shows that the node system, like the proof of concept is there, then if somebody else comes along and iterates on that, I think that's going to be the way that MMO should go in the future. The idea of an ever-changing like world that you actually feel a part of, that is what draws me into MMOs. In theory, it's a 9-year-old game. Yeah, it is. And as I say, for the time it was released and the sort of technology available for them and stuff, they've done really well with what they had. Really well. Oh, aggressive river drake. Well, you're about to be dead. Don't tell me I pulled. I didn't pull. We're good. Okay, we're gonna go fight the fish boss. At least I'm assuming that's what's next.
Please, gods, protect me and keep that giant fish away.
Is this what I'm supposed to go for?
Coming right for me.
Ah, yeah, it is. Let's do this. Am I supposed to fight it in the water, do you think? Hey, don't you swim away from me. I ain't done with you. Get back here. Yep, I'm fighting it in the water. That's fine. I literally know what none of these do. You excited for the... Yeah, expansion changes are always good, and it's... How long has it been since the last expansion in Guild Wars now? Was it Path of Fire or Heart of Thorns was the last one? And that'll have been a good couple of years. My F1 works underwater. Ooh. Oh, that is a game changer. And stay down, fish.
Thank the gods you came along.
Exactly. Thank the gods that I came along. Path of Fire in 2017. Yeah, that is a long time to wait for another expansion. When you look at, say, Final Fantasy XIV or even World of Warcraft for all of its problems, their sort of patch cadence and expansion releases happening so much quicker than Guild Wars 2. It's really got to hurt Guild Wars 2. Even Elder Scrolls Online, I feel like Guild Wars 2 needs to be updating its content a lot more. But hopefully with the change to DirectX and the graphical improvements, it's showing you that they are going to put more effort in. It would be pretty good. I'd also like to... Oh, by the way, they're also doing the similar like graphical upgrade and whatnot to Star Wars: The Old Republic, and that's pretty cool. But I started early tonight, so I was going to finish early tonight. So I've got to the town now, and I'm in a safe zone. So I think I'm going to call it there for the stream. I really appreciate people for being here for this. I am a variety streamer, so you'll probably see me play a lot of other games. Whether it's old school RuneScape, RuneScape 3, whether it's Elder Scrolls, whether it's Final Fantasy, not World of Warcraft, because I don't really want to be playing that at the moment. I really haven't enjoyed that game for a while. But pretty much any other MMO. Hell, I'm even going to play Warframe. I think that's going to be pretty fun. But I am going to call the stream there, and I really appreciate you all being involved. I'm actually still going to be online and whatnot, so if you haven't already, there is a link to the Discord below if you want to still talk to us. I am going to watch a friend of mine called BCG. He's got Stephen Sharif live on his podcast tonight, and I'm really looking forward to that. Like, really looking forward to that, because this might be the last chance we get to really see him for... Oh, damn, sorry. That is really annoying. I am going to watch a friend of mine called BC. Apparently I'm playing my own thing, so I need to stop that. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was a mistake. But anyway, thanks again. I'm going to go watch BCG myself now, and if you do want to speak to some more, join us on Discord. Speak to you guys later. Thanks again.